Previously on Doki Doki. Last video, somebody actually botted my account, and I've put way too much time into Yuri. We're gonna do Valentine? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, no, they just admitted they were listening in. Okay. Okay, so everything's normal. Does that mean we get to sit back? Hey Yuri, nope, we're gonna bother Yuri again. Okay, so everything's normal. Does that mean we get to sit back? Hey Yuri, nope, we're gonna bother Yuri again. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kinda just waiting for you. That's supposed to mean. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Oh yeah, we were supposed to read together or something like that. Yeah, it's... Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, you're not gonna drug it, are you? I don't think I want Cosby tea. Actually, no. That'd be really entertaining if we had some Cosby tea. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a water filter inside. Okay, that's great. Does that mean we get to interact or do anything else with anybody else? Because maybe I get actual gameplay? Can you hold this for a second? Nope, we're gonna do one of these things again. You are. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. The period seems elegant. I thought, why are we checking out her legs? And I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, I do understand that's the point of this game and all, but it's just kind of weird. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Man, I realize now that we're into the center of the game, it is going to get weirder. I have to prepare myself. Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Did we get to leave, like, the room? Did we get anywhere other than the street and this club room? I'm pretty sure we entered a classroom, like, once in the very beginning of the game. Where are you two off to? Yuri's going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain. Oh, yeah. Especially with the whole, we've been really talking with each other and interacting with each other. We're just filling the water picture. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Oh. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Jeez. You're gonna tell me there's something wrong with me helping involve... in club activities. I am really having difficulty reading today. I really need to take a 5-minute break. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. I'll be right back. I just went on Discord and told everybody about the shenanigans that's going on. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping me involve Bays in club activities? Thanks for using my name again. Oh wow, Yuri really did. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Yuri really knows how to stand up for me and her, so. Oh, yeah! Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Oh yeah, we're in the hallway. I forgot about that part too. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. Yuri is the psychopath! I'm telling you, Yuri is a psychopath. Luckily I got close to Yuri, you just gotta make sure not to break the trust here. But I should be safe. Okay, because Yuri's a psychopath, and she's getting more and more angry as the days go on. You feel so... What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, it's fine. I think you did the right thing. Yeah, just don't kill me. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because I don't want you to kill me. And also, yeah... Zoom goes. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Yes, they're very self-conscious. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always try to hide them anyway. You always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. Well, unless, psychotic tendencies and emotions are two different things, but it's just a slow drive into madness is... What kind of friend would do that? Yeah. Friend, you say? Yes, friend. Yuri lifts her head. Oh, there's my name again. I really like being friends with you. Is this turning into a dating sim? I mean, it took a while for it to really get into this, but I should have expected it. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. I feel kinda awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yes. Shall we go? Yeah. I walk to the nearest water fountain. Is the background going to change at all? I'm guessing not. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. No, literally nothing happens. Do you like oolong tea? No clue what it is. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Oddly specific, but alright. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? I mean, it's making tea. I don't really see how it would be. Yes, of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. You don't need to be an expert on tea. It's boiled water and a flavor. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. That's so. I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Yuri the psychopath expressing themselves is not a good idea. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great. It's great. Yeah, you said my line. Just don't push yourself too much. Yeah, don't force it. You're always worrying about me. Oh, there's my name again. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I could keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request. Oh, what's your request? Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Kinda odd, but not really. Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Okay, that's understandable. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. Okay. I just have back pain fairly regular, so I do my best to manage it. I don't see why I would need to know that. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my... posture? Oh, she's talking about her tits. Okay. It took me a minute. Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag, and I have some chocolate as well. Wait, where the hell did you get chocolate? It's a bag of small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sage. Oh, yeah. And take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, body's even... Oh, okay, well... See, I mean, I guess it goes well, because our character is really creepy, too. Can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Oh, I already assumed that would be it. How am I supposed to focus while reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Now, what does he mean by that? A teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand. That's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh, that's interesting. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Okay. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading, because it's a literature club. That's what we should be doing. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You know, as much as you want. It's okay, I won't take any. Sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. That's a very good point. Eating while reading isn't usually great. Yeah, you're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. I need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Okay, great. Great. Are you sure? Of course. Man, the dialogue doesn't really get interesting as you go on. It's more or less just like what happens. It's more intense, but dialogue isn't nearly as interesting. I feel like it's just oh, okay, now it's the fan art again. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any hard time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. I don't see why that's a big problem. Well, in that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy, pop it in my mouth, then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. This is really creepy. That means I can't stop here. I absolutely placed the chocolates in her mouth. This is weird. This is really weird. Like I said, I was getting used to it, you know, but this is a bit more than I'm used to, you know. I was completely out of my comfort zone originally, but this is kind of far. And just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Oh, they actually took the time to change the art. Did I just... Yuri looks over at me. She needs to confirm what just happened. There's my name, yep. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have... Yeah, that's kind of... It's weird, dude. It's really weird. Well, you were just helping. It's something that friends do. Yep. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. Just keep going. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. Oh, that's okay. It's getting really tense. I mean, Yuri tries to return to the book. Yeah, aren't you supposed to be reading? Like, what the hell? But I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. I don't even come to this. I don't know, but like, aren't there other people around? Does no one notice this? I'm surprised no one hasn't said anything. As in her very gaze, I notice her chest is rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Why is this so? I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Jesus Christ. Oh, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Okay, everyone, there we go. Saved. Ooh, yes. Ooh, just in a different mannerism. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Yes. Jeez. You can help Yuri put that tea stuff, right? Yeah. I got it. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor and pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without as much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Yes. Who should I share my poem to first? We went with Sei and Natsuki last, and usually I'd go like, I'm gonna go with Sei first because we know them well, and then we're gonna do Natsuki second. I guess I'm going with Friend Zone to not Friend Zone. Oh, yes, Sei. I like this one. Oh, do you? It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? I don't know. I guess I like them both. I don't like this one as much. I thought the last one was a lot more fun. No, this one was more fun. The last one was a lot more serious. It's not very helpful, you know. I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it's a good poem. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Yeah. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. That's usually like the main part of poetry, I would say, but yeah, maybe. Or just literature in general. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Oh yeah, Sei is more of a wild card. I mean, well, they like simple things. No. They just like simple things that are happy or sad. They just give you the meaning. Why don't at least try giving it some thought? You won't write something for me. That's so sweet. Yep. Right. Yeah. But you're always thinking about other people. And you think about yourself for once. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? That's so weird. My character's a psychopath just as much as Yuri. Jeez. Yeah. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but yeah. That's weird, dude. That's really creepy. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Sometimes I like sad poems, that's what I was saying. Happy, sad. Just really basic. Sometimes a little bit of both. But there's a word for that, right? It's the word I'm looking for. I don't know. Bittersweet? I guess. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Okay. Interesting analogy, but I'll take it. And make a nice happy rainbow. That's great. Say that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. I mean, maybe. Well, there's my name again. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now. Okay. Oh, geez, this is a long one. Alright, fine. Guess we gotta read it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. This is kinda weird. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in bottles. All in a row. It's something that, Natsuki would probably like. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time has lapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do you want bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, at each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards, all over the floor. This is kinda dark. They were supposed to be my friends, my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. It's kinda weird. I don't think Yuri would like that one as much. Monica's, maybe. Crap. Say, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? I mean, yeah, but... I didn't expect something like this coming from you. It's kinda dark, you know? Monica taught me a whole lot. Oh yeah, that's what okay. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kinda creepy. Creepy? Not exactly, but maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Never mind. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, like, you know, first impression comes, and you don't seem like you'd really be into this kind of thing, but they got my expectations. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks, okay. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Great. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yep. Writing's the best. Alright, great. Keep writing till I die. Jeez, don't get ahead of yourself, yeah. Zara's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Well, I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Passion in her eyes. This guy is really getting creepier and creepier. I feel like he's getting too comfortable. Should I share? I told myself I'd go with Natsuki next. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better, are they? Yeah, I know. Phew, what? Well, that it isn't an art train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. What makes you? Wait, maybe that was a comp. Oh, no, they're thinking out loud, that's great. Aha, glad to see when someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Okay, that's great. That's great. Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sei's poem from yesterday. Really? That was shit. Hey, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for long, so you might have to be on the same wavelength. Jeez. But you never really struck me as her type. Not really. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? You and Sei are really similar. I don't see what the point of this is. I figured Natsuki and Sei would get along, like, really well. It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Oh, thanks. That's, yeah. Thinking of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away. Like letting go of a balloon. Say we each take care of each other in our own way. Here it is. I don't get it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. This is great. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. I gotta go up. Okay. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter... Wait, jeez. If it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. I'm gonna tell everyone. Alright? Not bad, right? I mean, not bad. Quite a bit longer than yeah. Yesterday's was way too short. Okay. I was just warming up. Okay. I didn't think that was the best I could do. How long is this game? Because we're gonna have to do something like this, like... Oh, jeez, every time. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that. Of course, it's about it's about how everyone thinks my... It doesn't matter. It doesn't... It can be about anything. Okay, fine. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of a weird hobby, or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. Oh no, I share a lot of my things that I would rather stay private on the internet, alright? You think I want anyone to know that I've played this game before? But if it gets likes, which it should, 15 likes, you know, part 5. Or, as of right now when I'm recording this, I'm still recording the thing for part 4. So it might be part, 6 or 7, I have no clue. Smash like. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. People found out I was playing this game. That just makes people stupid, okay? Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Alright? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. You're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what I do best, after all. Okay. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. That's usually the point. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to keep people... But I would want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. Okay. I'm in a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright. Monica's gonna go last just because they're not as interesting. Let's see what you've written for today. Yes. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. I know, I really changed it from the last one. You like it? Probably not. It's not really for them. This might be better than yesterday. Really? All I did was focus it on one topic that was broad, so I can't even pick up on this so quickly. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing, and that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it to try and give it more imagery. I mean, it's 20 words, so not Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. This is kind of weird now. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. And now we're gonna get critiqued so hard here. I can already feel it. It's gonna be horrible. Just being appreciative like this, I guess. Okay, that's great. It probably sounds really stupid. I don't really care. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I don't buy it, alright? I really only write for myself. There's no real point in writing for just yourself. Besides, people would just laugh at me. Gives me an idea. 50 likes, and I'll write a detailed poem and break it down. I'll do something like Doki Doki, but realistically, alright? I'll pick like 20 words from the comments, alright? Go comment and comment on all my videos, alright? Like just a single word. And I'll take 20 of those and I'll write a poem about it and share it. 50 likes, that's all it takes, and you guys gotta participate as well. That'd be great. People would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? We'll find out. Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah. This one's gonna be... This is gonna be like pages, man. It's with me. And it's the damn cursive again. Yo, this is gonna like teach me how to read cursive, alright? Alright. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuffing of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, a wage? I don't know what that says. Urge. The raccoon and urge. Okay, there we go. The moon incriminates its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish... Is that an R? They're usually R's. Brandish my cutting knife. The raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. Condition, I don't know what that says. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I'm getting better, okay? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. See that? It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Exactly. Oh wow, I'm actually agreeing with them, but... I'm getting too invested into this game. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Yeah, they did. About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest. Oh, Zach's playing Counter-Strike. She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, she really feel that way. She looked angry for a second, like, jeez. They changed really quick. Oh, man. That's scary. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's, interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Yeah. But I'll talk to them after this, or at least with the poems, that we might get forced into conversation. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. That's kinda dark. I might be ranting a little bit now. Yeah. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, that's my name. That's exaggerating a little bit. I'm not doing stuttering. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. I just realized we might get friend-zoned here, like, really hard. Man, even in a game, it just always keeps up with me. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. Yo, is Yuri friend-zoning us? I mean, they're crazy anyways, so probably for the better. Just, hey, so long as we keep their trust, you know? This is gonna be the serial killer, okay? They're gonna be one that kills us. A nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's, yeah, it's really not much. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Yo, we're getting friend-zoned. Damn. Nice rough. Nice rough. Hi again, yep, that's my name. How's the writing going? Yeah, relatively well. Right, I guess? I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Well, I mean, I hope that we get another fun interaction today. That's what I'm hoping. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on it. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Yep, here you go, and watch the girl read it instantly. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, yep, just like that. This one's good. Feels like you're not getting more comfortable with your writing style. You're not only getting more comfortable with your writing style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but you have been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style. Yes. So, can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. See, I didn't see it in Yuri's, but in my poem, the one that I just wrote, I had a lot more fun making the romantic one. With, I mean, you guys seen it, it was pretty interesting. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. And when she's talking about literature, it turns a light on inside. A light turns on inside her. There we go. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in the head of her? It's probably nothing good. Probably a psychopath. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. I do. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. I mean, I guess you could say that, but at the same time, we're getting friend-zoned hard, okay? So, you know what? I see why you guys all go with Natsuki. Okay? Damn. You completely misunderstood. Yeah. Well, I mean, no, not really. They called you out. We remembered Yuri the most, and, we took the punishment for not, going to an in-depth choice. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Yep, see. Know it. Yeah, fictional one anyway. Oh, okay. Still. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's nothing really wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. Damn, so yeah. Wait, are they taking a shot at the players? A fictional, just like what's going on in the game? Oh, wow, and then they're trying to defend it? These developers are smarter than I thought. Alright, touche. Touche. I was just saying. But anyway. You want to read my poem now? Yeah. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. And they had the longest poem yesterday, so it's probably... Oh. Alright. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless... I don't know... Cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise. It won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching... Why is that the way it is? Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Alright, that was a little weird. Even more abstract than your last one. Yeah, very, to the point where it's kind of unsettling. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Yeah, no shame, I don't really care. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. I can tell. Choose where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Creepy. It's almost like magic. Hey, that's what I think Say said. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. See. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Yeah. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yep. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your... Oh, this shit's getting creepy. Okay. Fine, that's really weird. You never know when you might change your mind. That's jeez. When something unexpected may happen. You know, I was, most of myself was just joking and thought it was more of like the fan art kind of thing when I said that it was, I found it in the surreal horror section and something is gonna happen or it's gonna be like a demon thing, but it's getting like creepier. I think just the game developers in general are just messing with the game, but the way they subtly break the fourth wall is really something else. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking? It's like they're using the characters to channel, for the developers to channel to you, and it's really creepy. That's my point. Oh my. Thanks for listening. Oh, I like this. Yeah, I see why it was in this surreal horror thing. I'm guessing we're gonna get more of that, and in the end, my prediction is that in the end, developers are gonna, like, do something, or like, something weird's gonna happen. It's gonna be really cool.